Welcome to Three Guys, Three Questions. In this lightning round, getting a little rusty there, Adam. In this lightning,
I was a little slow on it.
In this lightning round, we test the limits of propriety through the questions you ask us, and later we'll follow up on listener questions and comments from previous episodes. This lightning round is brought to you by our supporters on Patreon.com. Be awesome like them and sign up to get access to exclusive stuff like unreleased episodes, deleted scenes, haikus, stickers, pin back buttons, and much more. Now, without further ado, here's our first question. Hey, 3G3Q. I recently came into possession of a bunch of Baker's chocolate, and I've been using it to dip things. What are some of y'all's favorite chocolate-coated confectionaries? Sincerely, a non-moosing chocolatier. That was sent in, no name, just someone via SMS text message. So what do you want to dip chocolate in?
Dip chocolate in or dip in chocolate?
Well, dip in chocolate. I'm sorry.
Ice cream.
Like those Dippin' Dot things?
Yeah. Or like, you know how they do at Dairy Queen where they're just like, hey, I've made you an ice cream cone.
I don't understand.
Just dip it in chocolate and then it's got this hard chocolate. Do that.
How do they do that? Because I feel like if I did that, it would just be a vat of chocolate full of
melted ice cream
in there. Yeah, like
watered down vanilla ice cream.
That's amazing. You know, as someone who's been to his fair share of weddings, I've you know, become very well acquainted with the chocolate fountain, and I've the two things that I've found the most surprisingly good and that I liked the most were, I guess not that surprising, but marshmallows.
I'm sorry, I have
chocolate.
Oh yeah, marshmallows are good. I have the image of you in my head, just like at another wedding, and you're standing next to the chocolate fountain, and you're like, oh hey, I recognize this one. It's like this is the chocolatier fountain 9000.
Oh no,
Really?
I've been to too many weddings. Like I know all the caterers. I'm not even joking. It's really pathetic and sad. Like,
so like, do you go up to the caterers and be like, hey, come here often?
No, they'll be like, oh hey, I saw you last week. Yeah, still
Always
not
the
married,
chocolate
huh?
connoisseur.
Yeah, exactly. No, then the second one is pineapple.
Pineapple's good.
Pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple and chocolate does not, on the face of it, sound like it's gonna be very good, but it is very tasty.
So I'm going to go in the opposite direction. I like a little salty and sweet. I'm a huge fan of the chocolate covered pretzel.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, it's pretty traditional, I know, but I'm a fan.
Have you ever done chocolate? You dip potato chips in chocolate?
Oh yes. No, let me change my answer. Chocolate covered potato chips.
Right.
Here's the thing: Lay's does them, but they only do it for Christmas because apparently it's fancy to cover your potato chips.
Well, it's
in
what
chocolate.
Jesus would have wanted.
Exactly. But no, those are the best thing. It's like, you know how when you eat something super sweet, like super rich, and it's just like a little bit of what I imagine snorting meth to see if it's a good cut.
Like your face starts to tingle a little bit.
It's a little numb. You're like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. Every time with the chocolate covered potato chips.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of something that I wouldn't want covered in chocolate. Like, I don't think ever in my life I've eaten something covered in chocolate. Thought, man, I wish this wasn't covered in chocolate.
Yeah, carrots would be gross.
Carrots.
Bubble gum.
Potatoes.
Just like a straight up baked potato.
Yeah, just a baked potato.
All right, well, let's move on to our next question. This comes from Rai Amadon via Twitter. What things do you make from scratch?
Well,
what do you make from scratch?
Make pancakes from scratch.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's like
They're
the
delicious.
easiest thing to make from scratch.
Do you make them from a like a mix, or do you actually like everything's from scratch?
No, I grabbed the flour and the baking powder soda and stuff.
Buttermilk or no buttermilk?
Then you're done.
I mean, there's also milk and eggs and other things. Sometimes
Some
chocolate chips.
oil, maybe.
Sometimes cinnamon. Sometimes some oil.
Well,
So
I've got a recipe written down, so I don't have to remember it. No, you guys are quizzing me on my pancakes.
well, I'm just sorry I didn't. Whoa. Wow.
I'm just saying I'm sorry that I don't
Whose
remember.
answer was this? pancakes? Both of you? You just have the same answer?
No. What I make from scratch is my dope beats because I'm a DJ.
Well, yes.
I mean,
give us a sample.
Nah.
Scratch
You guys aren't ready.
those records.
The problem is this is a family show and none of my raps are appropriate.
Come on,
They're
MC
too
Savage.
flamin' hot.
Yeah, man.
Andrew makes stuff from scratch. Me and Andrew have catered things for some reason. For some reason.
It's like a sitcom. Like, why are we here making all this freaking chicken pesto?
Yeah, what's going on here? I make a lot of things from scratch, but I think lately the thing I'm making most from scratch are fresh tortillas.
Oh yeah, that's the only way to live.
Fresh tortillas. They're so good.
I have watched lots of people make fresh tortillas when I go to Cafe Rio.
Don't even tell me. Get that Cafe
You don't
Rio
like
out of my
Cafe
face.
Rio?
So disgusting.
Oh,
That's like, it's an abomination. But I'm not going to win any friends.
We can
by
talk
saying
about
this.
that later.
This third
Put that off
question.
there.
This third question comes from Ultra Nerd via Stuffy Slack. What's your canonical hat?
The tricorn.
Really?
Like you're just like a patriot hat?
Oh yeah.
I demand a
It's because
picture
I
right now with you and your hat on.
Well, I don't have one right now. It's just my canonical.
Is it
hat.
because of your heavy involvement in the Tea Party?
The Boston Tea Party, yeah, the original.
The canonical Tea Party. The canonical hat for the canonical Tea Party. I mean,
not the political movement today, the actual party.
right.
A lot of people don't know that it was actually a party. Like some people think that it was just throwing tea into the ocean, but afterwards there was a party and there was a DJ and everything. Light show.
It doesn't sound right. My canonical hat is a straw, a brown straw. It's like a fedora, but you're not thinking the right. It's not. It doesn't look like a Milady fedora. It's
Sure,
like a straw hat. Well, now maybe mine is a straw. I have a big straw hat that's a lifeguard hat, like a Billabong lifeguard hat that I wear outside.
Hat.
That's what it is. Like a lifeguard hat and a farmer hat are basically the same, and I wear it outside when I'm farming. So that could be mine.
Like an old English lady?
Yeah. No, you know what? The hat that I wear the most, I wear a lot of hats, but the hat I wear most is a baseball cap, but it's a gray tweed baseball cap that I've had for years, and it's just
yeah, I've seen that.
It's a little, it's like a baseball cap, but a little classy, so I wear it to work. Andrew, what about you?
So I'm not a huge hat person because I have a giant head, but I'm a fan of the beanie. I wear that all the time.
What kind of beanie?
I have a couple actually of many colors for when I want to, be different.
Are there different classes of beanies or just different colors?
No, there's different classes of beanies.
It's all kind. There's a whole world of beanies.
I have a little bit longer one, so not like freaking like elf level.
I have one of those.
Do you look like an old man about to go to bed in the 1920s? I don't know
what I look weird, but I used to wear it all the time. Only
you look
partially,
like an old man in a Wes Anderson movie.
Something. I wore it because this girl I really liked made it for me. So, well, that's depressing. Let's go into follow up and feedback. Speaking of depressing, well, it's not depressing. This is scary. So the first item of business, because I want to get it out of the way, is a listener. I think this is from Harold. He hasn't necessarily taken credit for it, but this is his thing that he's been doing to other people. And he sent me Stonewall Kitchen maple bacon onion jam because he is on the Patreon and I sent him stickers, and so he has my address.
Yeah, George.
There's everyone. That's another thing. Become a patron, and you'll have my home address, so you can send.
You can go onto Google Maps and stalk him.
You can make weird purchases and send them to me.
It's kind of amazing because I don't even have your address.
Right. Well, you do now. I sent you something. The ingredients are pure cane sugar, shallots, apples, onions, maple syrup, fruit pectin, white vinegar, bacon, citric acid, beef flavor broth concentrate, liquid smoke. So I'm gonna put this on some toast that I have here.
Are you gonna eat it right now?
I'm gonna eat it right now. Oh, whoa! Oh! Oh! That smells. Oh! That smells so strong. It's like filling my room. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit of it on this toast here. I was gonna do the whole piece of toast, but
describe how it smells to us.
Sorry, theater of the mind. It smells very meaty and oniony, like
because that's the smoke.
It smells like. Have you ever gotten that that liquid or that what's called better than bouillon? It's like liquid bouillon kind of stuff, like concentrated beef. It's and very oniony. Well, should I snap this? This makes for great.
Yes,
I gotta snap this. At Aaron LM Goodwin, if you're hearing this, you'll be able to see. Wow, it's like it's a small little bottle, but my whole room smells like somebody has killed and roasted a cow, and the fire is made entirely out of onions. So it's just burnt onions. All right. Well,
that's what I want my jam to taste like.
All right. So here we go. I'm about to taste test. I'm recording a podcast. There he goes. I'm going to taste test this maple bacon onion jam. Let's
I love the hesitation.
All right. Well, here it goes. Maple bacon onion.
I'm waiting with bated breath up until I started talking.
Because you need breath to talk.
Yeah.
It's it tastes like two different things at the same time.
Is it maple and bacon or the onions and maple?
Mostly the onions. But it's good. It's good, but I don't know how to use this. Needs to be used like as an ingredient in something else. Does that make sense? Like,
I think
it's
so.
It's way too powerful.
What would you use it in?
This stuff is way too powerful. I would use it as in like a stir fry or something. The onion is too much onion. Way too much onion. Okay, I'm done with that.
I wonder if you could use it in like a crock pot, like a slow cooker.
Like maybe put it over some meat or something. I don't like because it's got the sweet and the savory and the smoky, but
put it over some pork chops or something.
It's not balanced right. On the thing that says, it says a versatile pantry essential, perfect for making quick appetizers, sauces, or enjoying with cheese. Maybe with cheese. No, well maybe. Something to cut the heart. It is. I'm telling you, guys. You can.
I can smell it. I can smell it now.
Oh,
because we're all in the same room and you're breathing in my face.
Well, I need to drink something here.
I do think it's interesting that on the label it says that it's a pantry essential, because I have a pantry and not that, and so far I have survived.
See, what's really concerning to me is before I had this, my sister's husband. He was there the day I got it, and he's like, "Can I try it?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, man." And he tried it. He's all, "Oh, it's actually really good." And he ate like 2 pieces of bread with it on it. And so that's what I don't understand, because it's too much. All right. Well, hey, thank you, Harold. That was that was fun. I hope you enjoyed that. Next follow up. There's some follow up on YouTube. People say I said that weird.
YouTube.
Yeah. A lot of people came out of the woodwork to comment on how I pronounce YouTube.
I was going to do it in the episode that you were talking about YouTube, but I didn't want you to make fun of me for how I say Taco Bell.
Taco.
You tacos. Get some tacos in there.
It's like you start out with like, yeah, it's a taco. Maybe it's a toggle though. Maybe a toggle. We all say things weird. Like I say bag instead of bag. Bag.
I have a coworker from Canada, and she said without hesitation, bagel.
Bagel.
And just kept on talking. And then I had to stop her. I'm like, whoa. Did you just say that like on purpose? She said, yeah, I do it all the time.
No,
she also says
I do
magnets as maggots or something like that.
That's
It was so
weird. That's weird. How do they work?
Oh dear, there's maggots on this bagel.
On it or burgle. Burgle. Okay. Next thing is I found we're covering like 2 weeks because we missed a week, sorry. But so episode 2 of this season 7. Sorry.
Oh, that was great. I hope you don't edit that out.
I can't. This is live to tape. Oh, it came back. Whoa.
Support us on Patreon. Hear more Aaron burps.
Okay. We talked about overalls and how Andrew doesn't like them, and so I knew that episode was coming out. I do this a lot, like I know what episode's coming out because I edit it, and then I like just go and try to find things to like pester people with. And so I was like looking for pictures of girls in overalls, and I found girls-wearing-denim-overalls.blogspot.com.
I think I know what that site's about,
which is super creepy. It is.
Yeah.
Have you seen
I
it?
I was looking through it earlier because I was like, there should be a joke that I make about this when Aaron brings it up. But you know how there's this thing called semantic satiation where you say the same word over and over so many times that it starts to not mean anything?
Mm-hmm.
I was having that, but like visually with overalls. It was just like,
yeah, it's
like visually.
Somebody has curated collections of pictures of women wearing denim overalls, and it's creepy.
It's kind of an existential experience. Like overalls start to lose all meaning to you.
No, those are your people.
Those aren't my people. Look, I'm not that obsessive about this thing. I play. You know what I mean? It's just for fun.
Sure. You say that. You say that now that the evidence.
I will say that when I posted that picture, the first one was of Alex Mack, and everybody was like, "Dude, I had a crush on Alex Mack." Me too. Like, I mean, so there's something to it, I think.
You know what I think? I think that this is your blog, and you're just trying to get more hits to it by driving our listeners there.
That's one of the theories, among many. But you know what?
Should we do an Alex Mack podcast?
Whoa! All right. Next thing is, you know how we said we were
three guys and Alex Mack.
You know how you said we were gonna put season 3 in the Disney vault? I forgot to do it. And I want to do it now, except for somebody is listening to them, because on our Facebook, we have a Facebook page for the podcast for people who don't know about Twitter or aren't on Tumblr or whatever, for whatever reason, and someone has started listening evidently to to season 3 named Dave Rave. And he got to episode 4 of season 3, Next Day Neds, which is our I don't want to spoil it if you haven't heard it. We talk about exploring the woods, cold pizza, and dolphin tunnels. And Dave Rave did not like it. He did not.
He was not a fan.
He was not a fan. He said that wasn't annoying at all. Pulls hair out, frowny face. He couldn't even be bothered to put a space between the colon and the parentheses. So it's like the biggest frowny face. It's eating up his nose. of the emoticon.
He's pretty upset.
And then he was still mad, so he replied later, P.S. driving angry. So he's driving and he takes the time to tell us how upset he is about that episode. And I don't know.
Honestly, I feel like that's my biggest victory.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what Dave was going for. It makes me so happy. I'm so happy about this. Dave, tell me everybody, if you get mad at us, let me know, because it makes me so happy.
Dave, if you're listening to this, are you expecting us to apologize? Because really, I mostly just want to say thank you for letting us know.
This kind of feedback
you're
helps us
welcome.
improve our show. And I'm just really worried for him because he's only on season 3, episode 4. And I know what he's got in store. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy.
Well, at the rate he's going, in a year or two, he'll hear this. So
Yeah. All right,
He's going to get to this episode is all about books and just throw his phone up.
Pinback buttons, guys. I ordered. We reached the Patreon goal for pinback buttons. You know, those little 1-inch little buttons you can put on your messenger bag or your Dickies shirt because you're a punk rocker.
Did we reach our Patreon goal to have a video of Adam eating 100 Little Debbie Swiss rolls?
Oh no, we do. Go to Patreon. It's on there.
Oh yes.
Yeah. It's for
I'll do it right now.
Patreon.com/3G3Q. It is our goal at, I think what did we say? 100, 200?
I think it was 200.
200 is
I
the
might
goal
have changed it, but let's see. So our next goal, we got to 50. Our next goal is at $70 a month, we're going to be doing monthly Google Hangouts. At $100, that's just thank you because we're going to start advertising.
Nice.
200 is if we get $200 a month. Adam is going to attempt to eat 100 Swiss cake rolls. It's on there. It's official.
In one go.
In one sitting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for that. But anyhow, the pinback buttons, which will be shipping in June, the beginning of June. I'm not like the end of June, but I'm just saying June instead of a date because I know me. But they'll be coming soon. And everyone who was already in there.
So if you haven't already, join the Patreon. Then everyone gets some of that mess.
Right. Join by June. If you join by June, we'll get you some buttons.
Join by June. I feel like that should be on a propaganda poster.
Hashtag join by June. All right. Well, that's it. Do you guys have anything?
Nah.
I'm going to take that silence as no. All right. Well, thanks for listening. Would you like us to cover your quandary or settle a debate? You can send your questions to us and we'll provide answers as deep and meaningful as the ones we just gave. There are several ways to send us your questions, so listen up. Number 1, tweet your question with the hashtag Ask3G. B, leave a voicemail or text at 760-881-4382. Thirdly, you can submit it via Tumblr. And until next time, you know what I want you to do? I want you to remember something very important.
You're just trying to get people mad at you now.
That is, I just want to hear what Dave has to say about this. Whatever. Remember to question everything.